Right on cue, right?
I'm against the wall a little bit.
Can't stand the rain.
As long as you don't get in the camera, if you need to come this way. Feel free. I mean, you know, when the rain comes,
Yeah.
that's gonna get rained on if it do so. Put it up closer.
Sorry, get right here. And bring us out, brother.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Foremost, want to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect. All right, it's another day here in Babylon while we hasten the coming of our Savior, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Okay, we can't wait. We say we can't wait. Of course, we gotta wait because it's on the time of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. But meanwhile, hey, while we hasten in the day, we glory in the downfall of this place that we see, man. Because we see more and more how this place is crumbling. Okay? No more are these people going to glory and be able to glory in this wicked place of Babylon the Great. Okay? This well-favored harlot that got them starstruck. All right? And hey, man, we love to see it.
Right. You know what? I got something. Let's start the book of, I actually started the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Right? All the proud and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Now, when you burn something to a crisp, okay, what's left over? Ashes. Okay? And that's what's going to be, it ain't going to be nothing left but ashes when this place is burned. Okay? You're going to be indiscernible. Hey, when the chariots come, it said what? It's going to be nothing left but dust and smell of smoke. You niggas get vaporized, man. All right?
It says, in the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But
neither root nor branch. There ain't gonna be nothing great or small left. There ain't gonna be nobody left. Okay? It's going to show you complete annihilation. Yeah.
But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the calves of the stall.
Yeah, came from the start. So, hey, to one people, it's going to be a great salvation. Okay? There's chariots flying. He's going to defend Jerusalem. Right? That's the chariots of salvation as it speaks of. But to the other, they're going to be chariots of destruction. Now, I want to mention something. When you think about an oven, to our mindset in this modern day time, you might think an oven, that ain't that hot. I can put my oven on full blast and touch it. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I run my oven every day. Why the oven don't melt? No, you gotta look at it from a biblical mindset of an oven. Okay, a furnace like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego times. Okay, they made that oven, that furnace so hot that the niggas outside was dying. Yep, from how hot it was. Okay, and that's even only a fraction of how hot this is gonna thermonuclear fire is gonna burn this place, man. Yep. He's gonna spread the line of confusion, right? Meaning what? He's gonna wipe out all discernible boundaries. All discernible land masses are gonna be destroyed. You can look at Sodom and Gomorrah, you see little remnants and little things like that. No, it's gonna be worse than that.
Verse 3 says, and you shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. In the day that I shall do this, saith Yahweh of hosts.
Right. Ashes under the soles of your feet. Okay, that's all that's going to be left of the wicked. So we pray to be the righteous, so we can walk in the ashes of our enemies. Okay? That's what we pray and hope for. Okay? To be on the right side of the coming judgment. Okay? And not left. What did he say? I shall leave you there and melt you. We don't want to be left here and melting in Babylon the Great, which is so worthy of death. Okay? And this is to you Israelites primarily, man. This ain't, hey, we don't give a fuck about the other nations, man. Okay, the scriptures say, warn my people of their transgressions, right? Give them word from me. We telling you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you people of the other nations, who vibrate with these scriptures on a high frequency, you're an Israelite, man. And you better repent. Okay, you feel that in your soul? Hey, and we can't tell you by your appearance. Best for you to just do the best you can and repent. All right? And it may be you be elect. Otherwise, as the scripture say, you're going to meet the devil that's set up for the devil and his angels. That don't represent the spiritual demon Satan and the quote-unquote demons that rebel. Wasn't no rebellion, man. That represents Esau and his constituents. All right? They're the people to the Most High's wrath, the curse of the Most High's wrath, man. All right? His curse to judgment. That's Esau. Okay? And that judgment is the second death, right? The second death, which represents thermonuclear fire, is going to wipe that one off the face of the earth. Okay, which brings me in my mind, I'm reminded of somebody who's going to say, well, it was a comment the other night I about posted in the chat, where somebody said, well, they try to stay with the second death was talking about, well, see, the second death is when the Lord bring you back and resurrect you and then kill you. You know, nigga, it ain't the second death, man. What was the first great death? The water, the flood. All right, the second death is going to be the fire. Okay? As depicted in, what's that, Isaiah 56? 55? The one that say his chariots with one of fire. Yep. 65. 66 and 15, right? That's a future prophecy, letting you know that he's going to come back with fire to render his vengeance. Okay? Upon 2/3 of the house of Israel and upon the heathen. Whatever precept you have.
I wanted to bring this precept out, backing up what we read earlier, where it says, what, the Lord shall rise upon thee, and he shall come with healing in his wings, right? And also after that, it talks about what? Basically the ashes of the wicked shall be under your feet, right? So I got this from Psalms, because when the Lord comes, he's going to come in the chariots, man. And that's really when the elect are going to receive that, they're going to be made whole at the presence of the Lord. Or where it says we shall meet the Lord in the air and ever be with the Lord. It says that basically this feeble body shall be made unto his glorious body. The Lord is going to make us perfect. He's going to make us whole like him, right? So with that being said, going into the church, the healing his wings, this what came up when he read wings, right? Psalm chapter 68 and 13. It says, though ye have lying among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove, covered with silver and feathers of yellow gold. Right? That's going to be those chariots, man. Those chariots are going to be beautiful, decked out, man. You know, silver looking like gold. You know, and that's going to be the vehicles of salvation. And that's also, like the scripture says, 1 Corinthians the 5th chapter, in the twinkling of the eye. Right? We shall all be changed. You know?
Yeah, it says, though thou have lying among the pots. When you think about a pot, okay, they had chamber pots that they used in the past. It's funny because me and my people, we was talking about this. It was like, I can't imagine a time when you used a pot and you just threw it out the window. That's so nasty. But that's how people used to do things. They would make earthen vessels. All right? And what does it say? In the great house you have different vessels, one for honor and one for dishonor. Well, the one for dishonor is the one that you defecated and peed in. Or just peed. I don't know if you defecated in. But whatever you did in them, you did your mess and you threw it. Typically, when you think of a pot, it's usually like an earthen vessel. Okay? Right now, we have this gift in earthen vessels. We're lying among the pots right now. But we will be glorified if we are the elect. We will get those heavenly bodies and be like the Messiah. Just back in the book.
When you think about an earthen vessel too, it's corruptible.
It is.
It's able to be broken. You know? And what's going to give us those perfect bodies that are indestructible?
And it's a very fitting analogy because as the scriptures say, we're made from the dust of the ground. Okay, so just like those pots.
That's where you get clay from.
Clay.
You got to dig down a certain level and you'll get to the clay.
Yep. You said it, yeah.
This is Obadiah, in verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, that thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, see, that's the mindset of Esau, Edom.
Can somebody give me Psalms chapter 49, verse 11? But what's their inward thought? They got this inward thought that that they never ain't gonna fall. That's why you see they make movies talking about 2042, right? Different futuristic movies. Because really that's where he going with this thing. He's trying to make everything futuristic, digitally. You know? What's that called? Apple, is it called Apple?
Apple Vision Pro.
Vision Pro?
Yep, yeah.
So from what I'm hearing and what I'm saying, those things look dope.
Yeah, they do.
I prefer not to really put it on unless I would be in the house.
You gotta be the creative.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I didn't see people on the subway, walking around, you know, just in public, but handling their business. Everybody, doing work stuff right here, watching a
Video.
playing a video game, or watching a basketball game, and doing work, and watching a movie on this side, and you know, like damn. You know, I seen one person, they was in a, relieve themselves. So, and they made the scenery like they was in another country or however they did. I forget exactly what it was.
Sitting in Switzerland, looking at
I'm
the
like,
fields.
yo.
And the field of grass and stuff.
You see? But, you know, but see what he's doing is, he's basically trying to make it to where, you know, if you're at home, that you can be placed somewhere else, that you're not actually.
Alternate reality.
Yeah, go out, bro.
Yeah, it reminds me of through the spirit. Recently, I was just in the kitchen, man. I got this little TV I put in there when I'm cleaning up. And somehow I ended up, I already seen the movie before. I ended up clicking on the movie Ready Player One. And I ended up watching the whole joint again because it's that good of a movie, in my opinion. But the indoctrination is real. You ever seen Ready Player
That when they put the joint on and they can't read the game list.
No, it's the one where, well, I don't know if I'm saying the right movie, but when I'm talking about, you die in it, you just lose your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's what it's called. It might be another one.
There's a couple. There's a couple.
The one you talk about was with the dude in it, right? And he hopped.
So
in the
that's
game.
one too. Ready Player One. I forget
He was the
name
main
of it.
character. Wasn't the dude the main character? He had to go to the game and like save
The
her.
one I'm talking about was there was a virtual world game,
Right.
And there was like puzzles, like they had to solve the three puzzle questions to win the game, and then he got power over the game. But nevertheless, there's all type of games like that, virtual reality games, where people live their whole life inside of this game. You know what I'm saying? Is that the name of it?
Yeah. I didn't see
You didn't see that
I
one.
watched out there.
Okay, that one got like a dude, the image of a dude with his goggles.
With the goggles on, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like
saying.
kind of a purplish background.
Yep.
Anyway, so in that movie, you know, that's what everybody did. That was the main entertainment. Then they got other ones where you would strap in and you would get on a treadmill and you would run. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was in this virtual world. Somehow you running created energy. They have so many, they just indoctrinate you with this. But this is the reality he wants for you. You plug into a virtual world to not be in tune with what's going on around you. All right, to the point where you walking around. Because see, with the Google goggles, you can see the world, but you also see these floating screens with these glasses. You know, because they show you how it looks inside of the view in different videos.
Yeah, well, they really want you to not want you to be, operating in society like you do now.
Right.
You know, they really want you to stay at home.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
or stay in this little vicinity that they give you.
Yeah.
You know, it's the thing. Like even like with this whole the car thing, going into electric cars. You know, they're letting people ride on bikes. You know, they have this whole green Earth agenda. You know, the CLIMATE change and all that madness going on that they're talking about. So, but really, they putting clamps on they're putting clamps on the people of the earth because really, in their mind, people are moving too loosely. Okay, so even tying it in, when you think about it, you know, the order out of chaos with the whole border situation. See, people just they gotta see the bigger picture. They just like, these different people coming over here from different countries, this and that. It's just they trying to flee poverty. Yes, that's the case for them. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to flee poverty. But what you don't know what's happening, in your so-called homeland is that this influx of them coming in is going to mean
are more clamped on you.
Yep.
Right? Did you see the video with the 92-year-old war veteran that just got kicked out so migrants can stay in there now? And in a shelter? You see that? So they are relocating, you know, U.S. citizens to house immigrants. You see, so this is gonna get bad. You know, there's a lot more that can go with it, but I ain't going to speak too much on it. I know y'all got something. Right. Because, hey, but as you were saying, they want to keep people boxed in, right? Because when you have people in a small vicinity, it's easier to control them. Because don't forget, with their plans from the Georgia Guidestone, they want people to be under 500,000, right? That's why they put all these different chemtrails and all these different poisons and potions in the food, man. They're trying to destroy people, man. Yeah. That's kill snakes. Yeah. Right? He basically did a whole TED talk about population control. Yep. And what do you think that means? Yep. Yeah. And the crowd was like,
Ate that shit up. Ate that shit up.
I mean, half the people in the crowd, he's talking about you too. You know?
You are your kids. Or your kids' kids.
Your grandchildren. Right? Go ahead, what you got?
I was gonna say too, you wanna get some
Second one to 11.
Somehow
Two,
we
what he wants to
find
do is to disassociate you. Like, let's say you got a normal desk when you work at, right? You still are accessible. So somebody can still come in the room, oh honey, and bug you. What you want? If you walk around with these big ass goggles on, and I think you got gloves that go with them, and you sit up there typing. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm on this. You doing all this shit.
Right.
You know, you're harder to access. You know, and as well too as they want to hit you with a dopamine hit. Okay, think about all the, that's what they was doing in that Ready Player One. They were trying to sell advertising space on people's screens. It was like, we can put up the 90% ads and cover up a player's screen. You know, it's, man, hey man, this devil wanted to put you inside of not only a real box, like them cities, them cities, but then he want to put a box on your head to even further block it out, so he can continue his order arcade. You're easier to control then. Here you go. Here's your little idiot box. Put it on your face. While I take away your rights, nigga.
This is happening. Go ahead. Get that 2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians.
That's what's happening before your face. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Let's say it should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
See, we're not ignorant of his devices. You know, we know who our enemy is. We know who he is. See, he has been revealed unto us through the spirit power of Yahweh Shai. Right? So we know how he operates. He operates the same way. Matter of fact, you said that scripture, the first one, what is it? Ecclesiastes 1:9. Right? Yeah, this ain't nothing new. This order out of chaos thing that he's doing now, this is nothing new. He always have done this. He has done this, went to other countries and done this.
Yep.
You know, set up different puppet leaders, right? Make these leaders of these other countries seem like a world villain.
Yep.
Meanwhile, he's the villain. See, he playing Superman and Batman, you know, but really, he's Joker.
Bizarro.
You know, Bizarro. That's who he is. But the world don't know that. But the world are starting to see it. Right? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
Yeah, so there's no new things under the sun. Right? None of this is new. Things that we're saying, this ain't new. How he's behaving, this is not new. The only thing is now he is being revealed. Right? His own tongues, their own tongue, they're making their own tongues fall upon themselves. Right? You got the technology. You see? So you can't just hide. He can't just hide it as easy as he used to. Can't hide no more. You know? Because a lot of people are sick and tired, fed up. Why you think you got different, scientists, doctors, and people on high official spots, NASA, and all these different people at an old age, or get to a point where they're like, no, I got to tell the world this. I don't care. Put their lives on the line, put their families' lives on the line, and say, because they get to thinking like, hold on, if he's doing X, Y, Z, right? children and my great grandchildren that he's about to destroy. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they start to think. They like, no, hell no, he want to kill me. I got to tell people this. You see, so he's being revealed, as the scriptures say, his skirts is being lifted.
Yeah. But that's systematically why they do things like do that stuff to the veterans. Okay, and they, hey man, you hear horror stories about VA Veterans Affairs, horrible hospital, horror stories. Even to the point where I seen this dude protesting outside of a police department. No, he was at City Hall holding a sign that said, "God bless the homeless veterans." And the police rolled up on the nigga and said, "You gotta leave. You're being trespassed." He said, "Wait a minute. This is my constitutional right. All I'm doing is saying, I ain't doing nothing but saying, God bless the homeless veterans. I ain't saying down to the government. I ain't saying if the police. I'm saying God bless the homeless." And they kicked his ass off of the grounds of City Hall. Hey, that shit's a joke, but they know that there's a human element in all these different people in these positions of power. Eventually, as much assholes as the popos is, they're gonna get a heart and say, I can't do this.
Yep. And now you're going back, tying it back what we were saying the first time. This is why they're within this influx of this border crossing. This is why they're bringing middle-aged men that have the military capabilities, because a lot of these migrants are going to become what? They're going to become police or your authority. I forget what the bill is called, but there is a bill that is passed where they're going to be granted to be able to be the police force, because they already know, like you say, you will be like, I'm not doing that to my own people.
People that live here, the citizens, will have a heart for their own people.
Yeah.
And they won't be able to, even the military,
That's what I'm saying.
they won't be able to do certain things, which is why they have to take away their power.
Yep.
They gotta cripple them, and financially have to cripple them, okay, because they have access to certain things. They're taking where they can't get certain guns, where they can't have certain resources, okay? Or you'll have too many variables out there. You have too many, what's the word? Unaccounted for variables.
And they don't want that.
Like the dude you said, you spoke about, they got
Colonel.
the mines and this,
Colonel,
you know what I'm saying? Imagine there was all the people that was in the military that made it out with their pensions or whatever it's called, and they all set up stuff like
There's a
that.
thing. A lot of them have set up their stuff like that.
And that's why they cripple a lot of them to not be able to do stuff.
Yep. Bunkers, artillery out the roof. You see? Because they know what's going on. And remember, he was a high in the food chain in the military. And bro, he be talking
Crazy.
I know some of the stuff as far as the truth aspect. I watch different videos. But he know all the same stuff and more that we talk about.
He laid down.
You know what I'm saying? He is a demolition expert. And he got to talking about call 911, and he got the workforce like, you're a fucking idiot if you believe that the planes and all that things that took place that day.
The way that happened, there's no way. Trust me, nigga, I've done it.
I've done it.
I've seen it millions of times. That is exactly look like the shit I used to do.
Yeah.
And you hear, yep, exactly. You hear eyewitness testimony. Nigga, so that was being revealed.
Oh, and I'm going back to that. Remember, so like as it's being revealed, there's footage. It has the actual footage that have been so hard to find is what now circulating the internet. And every time it gets deleted, it's reposted of people that day that was there. So he can no longer hide himself. But going back to the point what you were saying is how people will start to kind of feel guilty or have
change of heart.
Change of heart.
Yeah.
This is he knows this, so this is why he's bringing a lot of these individuals over here for his various different reasons. And he's killing 3 birds with 1 stone. That's what he's really doing. He's killing 3 birds with 1 stone. So it's gonna make it easier to set it up so he can lock people down. What's the word I'm looking for?
Police?
Not police. Monitor them, right? So we know that's gonna end up happening digitally. You see, because he's gonna have to know or want to know everyone's whereabouts. Who and what are you doing? Where is this money going? What's this? What's that?
Yeah.
You see? Go ahead.
But it's really crazy to think about, man, that foreigners are going to be put in a position of power to make a decision of whether or not to lock you up, or even maybe give him power and authority to unalive you.
Now check it out.
It's crazy.
Check it out. You're giving me this position, so I get this position and I can stay here in the U.S. No problem. Sign me up.
Oh, thank you.
Sign me up.
Well, hey, if you look at it too, police officers are already pulling out.
There we go.
They're already leaving. Right? So they're gonna replace that a lot of these different officers.
Right, right now. But and then too with the news, what is the bro post? Pittsburgh is about to join. Is it Chicago? They're about to join Illinois in the same token of not responding to certain crimes.
Yeah. If it's not in progress, it's not live.
It's not in progress. They ain't coming.
Yeah, they ain't coming. If it's not that serious, they ain't coming.
Oh, so so wait a minute. You know, let's imagine you a female, right? And a motherfucker following you. He's following me. I don't know what's going on. I need some help. Oh, if he's not raping you, man, we can't come help you. If you're not being raped, then I'm sorry, we can't help you. Right?
Sorry for you.
Sorry. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, that's what a lot of citizens was talking about, especially here. They were saying we feel betrayed because there's no police out here to protect us when these things are going on. She said, the one lady said, I'm literally watching someone break into cars or calling y'all to come, and y'all are not coming. Y'all have never responded. You know, there's not enough, you know, officials running around here to govern, you know, these cities. And it's gonna get wicked out here.
But you know what? That's funny you mentioned that because it's revealing what I kind of was privy to. I was privy to this like 2 years ago. When I was doing a lot of like overnight Uber Eats shit. You know, I used to meet up at this 1-7-11. You know, used to be this cop that would pull up. And he revealed it one day. He said, "Yeah, we take squad cars and we park them in certain areas with the lights on to make niggas think that we out there. We don't be there. We come pick the car up later." When I used to travel, work overnight certain places, to pass this one of cops. But he was there running this random blue every day. Or at certain gas stations, just to make it try to, oh, there goes somebody. Okay, but the fact is what? The police force ain't doing it. Because they're not getting paid enough for the type of work they do. If you police work, you should get at least $100K. At least. Because you put your life on the line.
I was looking some stuff up because what these devils are operating out of order, out of chaos, right? Order out of chaos, which that is a Masonic motto, right? They want to create order from the chaos, right? Now, really, when they create all this chaos and they bring order back in, guess what? You've lost your freedom.
Yeah.
You know. Now, when you think about it too, because I looked this up. I was reading this article here on the history of that motto with the Masonic lodge or whatever. There's this photo that popped up. I'll show it on the screen. But if a brother could get Revelations, we're talking about the two like the man as big as the dragon. Right? There's this little picture that popped up. I'll show it on the screen because this is how this devil gets down. As you can see, it's not a dragon, but it's a lion, which is what? Ferocious, and then it has a dove, which represents peace. You know, it has a sun and the moon. So this devil try to play both sides. So
The lion represents fierceness.
Doesn't the sun and moon represent different colors?
yep.
You know? So hey, he plays both sides of the knowledge.
Right.
All right? I'm saying it look like Nero Trump. You know? And then he beat 200 last breakers and drivers. So it's all tied together. He gives you two sides of the information, two opposing viewpoints, but really they're all intertwined. Because even that dove and that lion are connected with each other.
Right.
You know? They seem to be fighting at the top, but at the bottom they're connected.
Two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
Okay? Revelation 13 and verse 11, it says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose daily wound was healed.
Right, so this is America. America is that's why I said if we exercise the power of the first beast before him, which was the ancient Roman Empire, right? So the two horns like a lamb represents innocence, peacefulness, right? Gentleness. That would be more considered all these politicians, they try to make it seem like they're in favor of the rich or they're in favor of the working class, and they're gonna give them some type of benefit they can put them in office, right? You know, that's the two horns represent two opposing powers, right? Like you saw in the picture, we had a dove, we had a lion. The dove represents peace, and a lion represents ferociousness, you know? So you got Republican Party and the Democratic Party, right? In ancient Rome, it was the plebeians and the patricians. You know?
They tell you that these things will lead to peace. Right, two horns as a lamb. Okay, a lamb is very peaceful, agreeable. Okay, when you lay a lamb down to shear it, it don't make a noise. When you lay a lamb down to slaughter it, it don't make a noise. It's very peaceful. Okay, and that's how they creep in to these different places. What was the characteristic of Antiochus Epiphanes? He said, "And by peace he shall destroy many men." That's how the devil creeps in. Oh, go ahead and be a democracy. It'll lead to peace in your nation. Meanwhile, they all fucked up. Okay? They all fucked up.
Right. Because with this thing, this whole border situation going on under who? Biden administration. Right? He's bringing, he's stirring the pot for chaos. But then who's gonna possibly come in to save the day? Trump.
Yeah.
Because you know he was trying to be, he was gonna give him a
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna, you know, if the Lord heaven, he's gonna come and save the day.
Yeah, even to the point where people's financial circumstances too. Right? You know? Remember, Trump had everything booming when he was in office, more than that. But see, we know something's going to, even if Trump do get selected, that's how that really works. You know, it's still going to usher in the same. The currency still won't. This dollar still won't fall, right? And they're going to promote and push the CBDCs. Because it's one a digital currency. All this money that you niggas got is not going to be shit. It's one a digital currency. And if you can't prove it, you definitely out there.
What do they call it? You know, this devil works with, he does witchcraft with words. What does he call these CBDCs? Stable coins. You ever heard of stable coins? Yeah. He said these things are more stable. Okay, so hey, he put that word out there. All of this stuff is in his control.
Yeah, but it's all going to go to the CBDC.
Yeah.
You know, that digital dollar,
Yeah, USD.
right? I wanted to bring this out too. Also, so 'cause when these things do get out of hand, we will see that draconian law being pushed forward. Now, draconian goes to it says draconian laws or measures are extremely harsh and severe. Now, that's why the scripture say the devil's gonna come down with great wrath because he knows he has a short time. So he's going to bring these draconian measures. But in order to do that, he has to create that chaos before he establishes that order. That has to be done. So with this whole border crisis that you see, this is going to create chaos on so many levels. And I don't think you people really understand. Right? It's going to help this CIBIL, WAR, because let's face it, most people are in a lot of people, a large percentage of Americans are in a poverty-stricken state. You know? But for you to allow people to come over here and get housing and get all this different aid while they struggling, they like the hell with that. You know? I'm a born. You know, I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm a native. I pay taxes. You know, I'm getting robbed, paying these taxes and all these different things. And here it is, you giving them aid just like that, right? All they did was cross the border. You just gonna give them aid, trying to make sure they housed. Then they so grimy with it. How a governor of the state or mayor of the state will tell individuals, right, that's already struggling, or even if they're not struggling, to house immigrants with no compensation, bro. They like say, you know what, we'll give you 10 grand a month. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have been like, I'll take you up on that offer.
Right.
You know, now I can basically just stay at home and, you know, I'm the security of the street. You know what I'm saying? We go outside, you go outside. You know, but,
Nigga, you better be in the back of a shed.
yeah, or
You ain't coming inside.
something, bro,
I need your water hose.
but no compensation, bro. So you telling me they gonna eat up my food?
Right.
So everything's gonna increase: water, gas, light, the food bill, but no compensation.
The crazy thing is once you have some verbal agreements, I learned this recently, some verbal agreements can count as contracts.
100%.
If there's witnesses or certain things like that to this verbal agreement, it can be contractual. You can be held liable for it. Once you agree to let somebody steal your property, you can't have any victims. They got squatters' rights. They got tenants' rights. You can't just take them off your property. Even I've gone through this of allowing somebody to come in and being like, the police came for whatever reason. Hey, these motherfuckers, I want them to go. Well, did you let them? Yeah, you let them in. Okay, well, we can't do nothing. You let them come, so you gotta wait. We'll figure it out or whatever. You gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? But we can't remove them from the premises. Bro, there's so many crazy rights on that, laws on that. So hey, man, I'm gonna tell them, you know, now to let these people come because you told me to, and now they don't. I can't make them leave. You prosecuting me when this nigga ain't even a citizen. There's so many, you know, messed up ways behind it, but we understand they want this. They want this. Who's that just said never let a good disaster or something?
One of them devils.
One of them devils said that. Okay. Well, they're creating the disaster. And you can damn sure know they're not gonna let it go to waste. And they just had a summit not long ago. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, these devils plan and plot out the course of America's, of the world's future. Okay? And so they already know what they plan on.
I think that was Winston Churchill.
Okay? So these devils, that's where that order of chaos, that's what they're doing. They're creating a disaster. And once you create it, you gotta have a plan on what to do. A contingency plan. So they're not gonna let their own disaster go to waste. Okay? They're gonna build up your fears, and they're gonna put you in a situation where the government's gonna seem to come in and save you day.
They're practically gonna beg for them.
Yep.
That's how low he's gonna put you on your knees.
Hey man, and I'll never forget, because I've been seeing a lot of Moab. And hey man, I had this dream. Moab was going through stealing all type of cars, man. In this dream I had. They stole my car, they was stealing everybody's cars. They was going in packs stealing cars. And I guess they were shipping them shit. I don't know what they were doing. But you can guarantee crime is gonna increase. And Moab is, man, I hate Moab. I just lie to you. I feel like I almost hate them more than Esau, man. But anyway, y'all got it.
Right. Now this is Isaiah, since we were reading about he spake as a dragon, right? The brother went to draconian law. When you go into the word Draco, it actually means dragon, right? Because dragons are fierce. Case in point, Leviathan, man. You know? Now this is Isaiah chapter 27 and verse 1. It says, in that day, the Lord with his sword and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, right? Which this is talking about Esau and Edom, right? It says, even Leviathan, the crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea, right? This devil is amongst all these nations, right? That the horn that's in upon many waters, man, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, the horn that's in upon many waters, man.
That's what we doing. Real more. You know what I'm saying? Who will be out there to give people fines? Who will be out there to establish law? Nobody.
Peace and exposure. But no, yeah, like the brother's going into. What does it say? It talks about that old serpent. It looks like the devil. It looks crazy. That old serpent called the devil and Satan. That represents Esau Edom. Okay? It talks about the what was was he cast into the cast for 1,000 years? They should deceive the nation no more. Let's talk about Esau.
Yeah.
Talk about Esau, man.
Yeah.
1,000 years of captivity over there in Europe.
Byzantine Empire.
Yep.
Right.
And it compares him to a dragon full of fierceness because he went through the earth fiercely conquering people, man. Laying the smackdown on people, man.
And sometimes dragons and serpents can be synonymous.
Yep.
They also represent wisdom.
Yep.
You already knew what I was going to say. Go ahead.
I always think of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like Shinron.
Yeah.
I think about the Moabite culture.
Yep.
How they're highly esteemed. You see all those depictions of those flying dragons.
Yep.
And their dragons are more serpentine, like serpent-like bodies and arms.
There you go. That was a man. Yeah, absolutely.
Obadiah 4, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
Right, so you gotta think, the eagle is the highest soaring, flying, bird there is, you know? But they have a very keen eyesight. That's Esau, man. And Esau can see you from anywhere. This is if you look how he set these things up. This man set up a system where he can see you from anywhere, he can track you from anywhere. All this technology that he has, right? That's what he's doing. But now it's like, I don't want to have to look through the satellite. I want to get a close up on you. But yeah, that's easy. Because all y'all like to do is be on social media sites. And y'all like to, FaceTime and do selfies. So look, I can see you close up. I know all I know all your features. I can see right?
In addition to that, and that reminds me, I was doing a financial transaction on an app I had, and the only thing I ever sent them was my ID, non-social media, so money now. They did a facial confirmation for me to do a transaction the other day.
Yeah.
Went through this. We got a database on these type of things.
I was just about to say that because that's happening with me too. What they're doing is, you see the merge movement that they're doing, they're tying everything that you are connected to together. This is why if you're on a social media, Facebook or Instagram, and why they always say, do you want to link it? Do you want to link it together? Do you want to link your numbers together? Right? But it's happening through every single app. So they're linking your social media so they can know what you're doing, right? Or certain games you play, your banking apps, so they're basically places that you shop at, because they want to know everything about you, what you do, your style, right? That's why we having a conversation right now about, let's just say, new bands. Right? That's gonna be in your recommended.
You're gonna get ads about it.
You're gonna get ads about life. You know what I'm saying? Because they are listening to you, have different conversations, and I want to pop these things up. So when you talk about a business, let's see this thing going about his business.
And certain apps too, just to back you up. You start using them. If they'll without you even knowing, they don't really ask you, but they'll recommend people that's on that same app based off of the number being in your phone.
Yep.
It don't have to be your Facebook friend
Yep.
to link it. If you'll be like, I didn't know that brother had a TikTok.
Yeah.
I didn't know that brother had a what's the name.
Yep.
You want to follow this person? Someone you may know. It'll show up like that. Meanwhile, all you do is got the brother number. Or maybe you linked on the Instagram with the brother. And you get on TikTok or Google, and it's like,
y'all
yeah.
follow the same people.
Right.
The algorithm crazy, bro.
And how much data they got access to. These little bitches that we be holding in our hands. So much information on them. And they do that to see, well, what's the nature of it? Let's see if maybe you'll interact on this app so we can see what the nature of your relationship is. Maybe we'll get some type of information on you by y'all linking up on this app.
But we're all getting tied in. But with all that being said, they want to use all these different things, but to put it on one device, which is that small grain of rice.
See you.
Right? The MOTB. Everything is going to be linked to that. You know, buying, selling, that's transactions. Well, when you think about everything in this whole, everything's a transaction. Everything. You know? Getting a job is a transaction. What? Now you're trading your time for what? Money. Getting a woman, having a woman, that's a transaction, man. However you want to look at it.
And they sell your information.
And then they do
They
shit
be
like
selling your
that.
information. Like if you sign up for an app, your number gets sold. You have one for calling.
Oh,
Now I got all these random folks calling. Yeah, they some kind of way they can sell your information.
Yeah, spam risk call.
Scam like
Scam like
You know, but ultimately, what is that going to be the fulfilling of? Once, that's another aspect of that seal. Once you put that in you, you're granting him that power over you, like the Most High has over us. Because that's his goal, for us to be like the Most High. He said, the pride of thy heart and deceive you.
Right.
Thou that dwellest in the depths of the rock.
Now, when you go to that interview with Aaron Russo, we'll go back to the scripture. With Aaron Russo, I think Russo, right? What did he say? He said that the end goal is for you to be see it. He said that was the end goal, and that was he said that years ago, right? No, Aaron Russo, the dude that was cool with who's the devil? Nick Rockefeller. You see? He said that was the plan.
Yeah, people say Nick Rockefeller don't exist. Either way, Biden did say that. Biden said that in front of a panel. He said, mark my words, before your tenure, you will vote whether or not to put microchips in human beings.
This one
He will vote on
Isn't he
this.
like a senator or something like that?
A little more lively. Not a nigga sleeps.
Yeah, I would say it's beautiful.
Right. He's wearing that nigga wearing the
So Obadiah? Obadiah, verse 5, it says, if thieves came to thee, it says, if thieves came to thee and robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How were his hidden things sought up?
Yeah, see? Everything is being searched out, these hidden things are being sought up, you know? Because it's that, look, we in that time. It's time for this devil to be revealed, exposed. Look, his ass is on trial right now. He on trial, you know? And we are what? We are testifying against him, right? Because we are what? The witnesses. We are the witnesses. And it's like what? You know what? We are witnesses under PC. Right? We're under protective custody from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So when we in the courtroom, you know, or walk into our vehicles, bro, we're heavily guarded by the angels.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So we got the hey, we in protective custody. You know, what do they call it? They call them what do they call a witness? Right? Not witness protection, but I mean it's that, but no, when it's what they call it? High profile, what is it? A
CIA?
High profile case?
But it's like a witness, but like if it's a high profile case, but I forget what they call that witness, key witness. I think it might be key witness. No, not key witness.
No.
Even though the key witness will be at the top, but
They basically give like a code name.
I can't think of it. Because you know how you got your witnesses, well there be like a top witness where it's like he's protected, heavily protected. Not just the person that you move, you change your name and all that. We're talking about the other person that is like, bro, police sit, you know, somebody their job is to sit outside their house, they go to the grocery store, they go to the grocery store with them like everywhere. They're just protected constantly.
Like an informer.
I can't think of them. Anyway, y'all get what I'm saying, right?
Expert?
Y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like, man. This devil is on trial, right? All the evidence,
That's what I got, expert witness.
all the evidence is being brought out on him, right? And as the trial is going on, in the different men of the Lord, hey, we're being protected by the angels. So when the jurisdiction goes up, this devil's gonna try to hop off the stand and grab the witness and choke her. Nah, don't police are gonna grab him up and throw him in jail.
Yeah, well, you know, like a cartel drug lord, right? And they find out there's a witness against them. What do? They let their members, they get information out, and let their members know of by any means necessary. get to this witness. I don't care who you got to take out. Family, everybody. You see? And that's what he really want to do, but he can't. So what did he do? What do he do now? Well, he comes take down our, he takes down our neighbor. That's what he's doing now. You know? He's tired of he's tired of us witnessing against him. Right? Go ahead. Yeah, bring it out.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Yep, and that happened already. Yep.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Yeah, he said that 70 AD, he was revealed. You know? It was the Romans at this time that he's speaking of. And he was revealed at that time. Go ahead.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Right? And that's what he has done. Right? He tried to make himself to be the son of the Most High. Right? The angels, like the scripture says, talk about like his last few, those that go to heaven. Right? He tried to make himself to be the Most High, his son, right? His people. Right? So, hey, he really wants that power that the Most High has, man. In the hand of the Most High is all the spirits in all the universe, man. You know, but in particular upon the earth, the Lord can, it says, what is I for 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding the evil and the good, all the ways, and even the most, basically the secret parts, man. Right? Reading your thoughts. That's what he wants to do with his brain in the brain.
It's not a bird tell it. You know,
It's not the king, not even, you know.
Yeah. Not even in thought. Yep. It's not a bird tell it. Yep. So Lord knows your thoughts. Now at the time, he was perpetrating the Greeks. Okay, and the Romans, which you know originally those were the sons of Japheth. Okay, Yawan, right? At that time. So it said even now doth the mystery of iniquity already work. So at that time, he was deceiving people. But I would say the primary revealing time is in these times. Okay, because at that time he was still kind of deceiving. It wasn't until the Holy Roman Empire came that they was put into captivity, and then they stopped being able to deceive. Then they got revealed for this new season now. The time of the Gentiles now, after that 1,000 period of the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah.
This is the main revelation God was.
Right, after he was taken down, right? He was taken down, but then you had the what? The Renaissance period. The rebirth.
That's when he came back.
That's when he came back.
Yep. To deceive again.
Again, yeah.
Yep.
There you go. That's when the day of the Lord was there.
Right. So that's what he's doing now. But he's in here, still in trying to deceive you. He's being revealed right now.
He's telling on himself.
Shit, he's trying to fall upon himself. That's just back you up what you said. The main revolution is happening now, man. You know? Being revealed. The devil changed his view and is being in front of the glory now.
Jumping down, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and verse 8, it says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Right? So if you notice that you read the first thing, right? He destroyed him with the spirit of his mouth. Both of his prophets. So like we were giving the analogy about being on trial, right before the judgment comes, which is he's going to destroy them with the brightness of his coming. Like the second coming of the Lord Yahweh, before the judgment comes, all the dirt, you're being put on trial. All the evidence is being set before you. All the things that you have been doing is being made known before the whole world. Right? Right? All these different things are being made known. But then the judgment is going to come to destroy them. So the Lord is beating them down through the spirit, through the words. And then he's physically going to come and beat them down. Right? He's physically going to come and destroy them.
Yeah, the brother read earlier. The great guys was come to me when they not eat some eat and drink. But in that same scripture, Yahweh Shem says, "What? Well, I have left Esau there, he's not going to leave any stone unturned. He's going to take everything from Esau. Okay? To the point where the nations is going to say, what? Thou become as weak as we? Is this the man? You know who you are now. You see what you really are, nigga. A little nigga. what that crazy, what that bugged out Jake, Judah nigga that was rapping? Don't you run from me, little nigga. Esau, you a little nigga, man. All right? And how about your girl size revealing you for the peon that you are, the base man that you are? You tricked people for a time. You had people saying who can make war with the beats. They're scared of you, shaking in their boots. But not no more.
Steroids wearing off.
Nigga, you so weak now, you gotta bring that shit from the other. Yeah, you gotta bring people from the other nations now. Okay, to do your bidding on your own soil.
Scripture says when the time and chance we're giving this new chance in the time to rule, but now they're losing it. Now you're trying to grab up. Right? You got on that? Nothing
You didn't get the same, you didn't get the feeling now.
Verse 10, it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
Hey, so the 2/3 are gonna be deceived. They're gonna be deceived by the miracles this devil comes with.
Yeah, like the people vision bro.
Yeah, right. They're gonna be deceived by the different health benefits. Oh, have you been paralyzed all your life? Right? Oh, the brain seed. Yeah. You can get you an artificial spine so you can reattach it.
Right? Get you an AI girlfriend with moving parts. She can reach in every thought. She knows exactly what you like. You ain't gotta be lonely no more.
Bro, that shit is real.
I know it.
I tested it.
I know it's real.
I was playing at work. I tested it.
They're just devil. That's why it said with all deceivableness. Right before that, it said with lying signs. Read that again, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, a creative baby.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bro, her body's gonna be soft. She's gonna have a movie thing down there.
Oh, you talking about that one, the live one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the AI John.
Well, I'm just saying.
You can put the
What I'm
AI
saying, now he's getting where I'm coming from. This devil wants to plug you in to an alternate reality.
Oh, yeah.
They got this thing called the Bell Rose. I don't discuss it. You look it up. It's called the Bell Rose.
Male rose? Like female roses?
Yes. They got the
Oh,
Bell Rose.
yeah, this one, I see it.
They plug one of them joints into an AI robot. Give her silicone body. With the C hip. Now she knows what she like. Now she got something that feels real, even better than real. Come on, man. People are gonna be going for
They're
that.
already doing it. They're like 10 days.
And then guess what they doing with this whole with the real crazy joints.
Like I said, it's like over 10 bands.
They're gonna make the bitches affordable.
You
And then
feel like they
same money, right? Great. But then they separate between the man and the woman. Mentality. This is still a daily conversation. There's still hella people that tune in. Every day you see a new video about a woman that cheated, about a man that walked out on a date because it was so unreasonable, about this. You see it every day. This is the narrative because they want to push you into each other. Yep. They want to give you instant gratification. One thing instant gratification does, see, drugs ain't the only thing that you use like a drug. You can use sex like a drug, you use food like a drug, because everything gives you a dopamine hit. When you eat, you get dopamine. When you drink, you get dopamine. All these things give you dopamine. So if you abuse it, you're going to be less likely to be able to have in-depth relationships.
You become desensitized.
Some desensitized to
like
reality.
you said, bro, they really want everyone basically in a big hotel, which would be the world, to put everyone in their separate room.
Yeah.
Like Mirror. Like Black Mirror.
What's that movie where the only way they can have sex, they both had to put on a headset, and it was Edomites.
Oh, is it Demolition
They did a reboot.
Yeah, it gotta be that. It gotta be
They did a reboot of it. Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's an old one and there's a new one.
What was the best song? Best song?
I think the old one was the best one. And there's a new version too. It might be the
That's what they
Yeah.
want. That's what they want. That's what they want.
But the only way you get what you want is, all right, baby, let's put on the VR.
Yup.
You go over there, touch the hologram and shit. Ooh, I can imagine that. Fuck out.
I need that real team. Yeah.
They're gonna
Real team.
Oh, I made it team this.
real team. They want, man. They want you to poke on a android, a robot that feels real.
Brother, the brother said, what? Yeah, brother, this shit exists.
They show you in all these different sci-fi movies.
Yeah, exactly, because in one of those virtual reality movies, it was like a movie where the dude was a prisoner though, and they was actually using real people in this virtual reality game. And like they had to win, like the person who was controlling them had to win, otherwise they would die. So
That's the other movie.
Because remember he was using his wife, but it was like a real like big Edomite dude on the couch with the virtual reality camera. He was
Yeah,
controlling.
his avatar was a female.
It was his,
Oh,
it
that's
was
what
actually-
Bruce Willis was in that
yeah,
movie.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
No, not Bruce Willis. It's the one dude. You know what I'm talking about though, right?
But yeah,
His avatar was dude's wife.
The actual
Yeah.
that ain't Ready Player One.
No.
It's another title, but that's the one, yeah, he was controlling the man's body. And then he ended up being able to talk to him. And saying, like, what are you doing with my body? And like, I don't know, I think he ended up getting control.
Yeah, in a big control.
Yeah, his wife
Oh,
was
shit.
he was making them do stuff to herself.
I remember that. Oh, something like that. Yeah. He was a little Edomite dude. He was sitting on the couch.
pretending to be.
Hey man, this devil bugged out. But that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna plug you in the VR and make that your new reality.
So I forget, bro, but I knew that dude, like the dude that's the main character, he was like a prisoner, bro. Everybody that was in that game, literally the player that was the person that controlled you didn't win the game, he was dying. He was literally dying.
The Habakkuk to the 2 verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And I just wanted to bring that out because his soul is not upright. No, he's not morally upright. Who thinks of things like this? Right? Why isn't the natural the best? Right?
Right.
Why doesn't order? See, he doesn't like order. He doesn't like things to be natural. He's just fucking with shit. He's just doing shit just because he has the time, he has the resources. You know, that's what he really because he don't like the way what they call him, he's a hater. You know, he really jealous.
Gamer.
He don't like the way
Okay.
how Bashir
That's the new version.
Really? You know what I'm saying? He don't like how the earth was set up. He don't like the genetic makeup, you know, of a man. He don't like the genetic makeup of a woman. You know, different creature, beautiful creatures that are motivated on the earth. Or the uses of them. He don't like that the bee that they pollinate. He don't like that. I don't want them pollinating no more. I want them to do what the worms do. You know what I'm saying? That's how he be. You know, he does not like the natural way of how set up upon earth. And you can see it. It's wrong here, bro. You can see it, bro. It's an attack on the earth. It's an attack on the whole earth, man. Right, go ahead, bro.
On righteousness.
Yeah, better, yeah.
It's an attack on down to the basic level. He don't even want you to use the right hold on the woman. Sorry to say that, but this devil's associated. Yeah, like he's what's the word? Obsessed. That's good. He's obsessed with butts. Like this nigga's crazy. He's obsessed. Oh, he got anal keys, butt plugs. Sorry to bring all this out.
Hey, but it's the truth.
This nigga's fucking weird, man.
He's obsessed with everything that's contrary to how God should be able to shut up.
They got a term for that, right? What do they call it? They call it Greek. That's the term. Because the devils will call themselves Greek. Even
Yeah, I think it really goes back to Canaan.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It really goes back to Canaan. But Esau is taking all these different things and mixing them together and done worse.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like the brother said, look at the Egyptian. Y'all want to keep talking about this Egypt shit? Look at the Egyptian hieroglyphs. How about that? Go see the picture that they made.
You believe in Egyptology? Do you believe in?
You believe in their creation story?
Freaky man. Y'all some freaks, man.
What,
Do you like Egyptians? That's what the Egyptians was
I
doing.
wouldn't want to drink from no Egyptian river. They used to publicly go in there and do things. Is that what you want? You know what you want?
Do it in the name of their gods.
Yeah, bro. To recreate the creation story where they bust everything into creation. You must have seen it. Yeah, Gavin Nut. That's where they get busting the nut from. That's probably where they came up from. Yeah, nigga just and all of creation just came out. What the fuck is that? What type of story is that, man? That's madness.
That's
But
madness.
going back to what the pro said, he said that heart of every one of them, and their heart is deep. Okay, these brothers, these not brothers, these devils, all right, they pondered upon what type of wickedness they can execute on the earth. That's why it's these so exquisite plans to where hey, half the time stuff going on, you don't even realize that it's a plot. You know, this whole love is love, kind on kind. This shit's a plot. People don't see what they're really doing. Oh, you're just a hater. Oh, nigga, we love life. Look at nature. It's against nature. Nothing can come of it but sickness and death. It's kind on kind. Go ahead, Reset.
Right, because going to what the brother said earlier, that this devil's a hater. He hates life. He hates the order of the Most High. He knows what the order of the Most High is, but he does not follow it. He's coming in the spirit of his forefather Cain.
Anti-life.
Anti-life. Cain knew he was supposed to bring Right. He knew he was supposed to bring a lamb or the flock. That's why Abel brought it. They both knew what they were supposed to do. What Cain? Oh, I'm gonna just bring some vegetables. Right? This is Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. It said,
Then he get mad.
right.
How you mad at me because I brought the right sacrifice?
On my corn.
Then you gonna slay me? Man,
How you gonna get mad? And you knew what to do.
Oh,
You got the wrong sacrifice.
Oh, on top of that, he wasn't even the one that reprimanded him. The Lord was mad at him. The Lord could have put up his ass, and then he got mad at his brother. Oh, nigga, how you just perfect. You just know what to do, motherfucker.
They gonna have the nerve to lie to the Lord. I don't know if my brother keep.
That was some smart shit.
I don't know that nigga at.
I wasn't over there yet. No.
First murder, first lie.
remember, Esau was the first to do drill music.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
When the man goes bust, slaying the man to my hurt.
Right.
You shall be avenged sevenfold.
Right.
This man's that hot. No, but hey, look, they got a rock band. They really have a rock band called Avenged Sevenfold. You never heard about that? Either my rock band called Avenged Sevenfold. Go ahead, man.
No, it's not a screen.
I think it's hardcore. I never really, I don't remember what they do, but they probably some heavy metal with the most record. Avenged Sevenfold. That's spiritual.
This is Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. It says, if thou do well, shalt thou not be accepted. And this devil knows, he has, what's the scripture, Psalms 50, before the, to declare my statutes.
Seeing thou hatest instruction, and I'm casting my words behind you.
So he knows what to do. He has the instruction He chooses not to do them. He chooses not to abide by them. Right? So he said what? You'll be accepted if you do well. If you do according to the commandments of the Lord, you'll be accepted. That's why the Lord asked him that question. He knew what to do, right? But he didn't do it, so he wasn't accepted. Right? It says that if thou doest not well, if you don't do according to the commandments of the Lord, right? Sin lieth at the door. Now your transgression, right? Which at that time is over. It says, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Right? So, hey, this devil doesn't know sin, right? Right? Another point too. You go into Isaac and him and his brother Jacob. His father told both his sons, don't go into the women of these Hamitic nations. I don't want you going to them. What did this nigga do?
His mother, dad, and mom.
So Jacob took heed to his father, but Esau, he said, fuck it, I'm gonna go deal with them niggas. Right? So once again, he's just against instruction, man. He's against righteousness. Maybe I gotta try to get some questions. Still
Maybe my baby won't be rich with me.
Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are on authority, rejoice. Right? When the righteous are on authority, they be very hard. Right? People are sacrificing everything right now to be very hard.
You know? Bro, people are forcing themselves to be Mary Horton. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't just like, it ain't really coming natural anymore.
Right? I don't know if fucking like the last thing I did the other day. Can't do the shit to save their life. Motherfuckers walking around. Jake too, ready to unalive they significant other. They selves, they little ones.
Yeah, bro.
That motherfucker right there look like he a step away.
Yeah, bro, like,
Look, you see his face?
and it's getting so bad out here. Like that's man, you know, people don't know what's really going on out here. But you said a step, you know, but it's really like a situation, bro. Because people are really mentally having problems. You know, stress is at an all-time high, anxiety, depression. You know, all these different, bro. The mental state, right? The mental state of Babylon is bad right now. Okay, I mean, I'll tell you how you know the state of the earth, or the state of the culture, so to speak, by their music. And right now, what is the most popular music that you're hearing? And it's being broadcasted. And who's really crying out? You hear it's a lot of the men.
Yeah, the man.
The young bucks right now.
What are the women?
Oh, they living it up.
Hands on your knees.
Fuck my baby dad. Fuck that baby dad.
Handshaking and bullshit. But that's facts. Rod Wave is one of
Rod Wave, maybe a young boy. Maybe a young boy was a heavy, you know, still a little bit, but drill music, you know, gun play, shoot my bang, but right now he's rapping a lot of mental pain. Everyone is in pain. Everyone is in with different mental issues behind various different reasons. So like the brother said, people are at a red light, a beep away from being unalived, right? Being gypped in a grocery store line. You know what I'm saying? You're one card away from being unalived. This shit's serious. And I guarantee everything that I'm saying right now, right? You can go type it in and look somewhere in the world. There's multiple situations that people have been unalived by the things I just said. Right? You know, oh, you forgot the extra sauce in my bag at Wendy's? I'm sliding back, and if I don't get it, I'm unalived. These things are happening.
Oh, remember that situation down in I think it was down in Atlanta. Remember I brought it out to you, bros. Whenever somebody got unalived at Subway because they put too much mayonnaise in the sandwich.
But this shit is serious.
Yeah, it was like a year or so ago.
You know?
But that's what he's saying, though.
You about to unalive a nigga making $6.95 an hour because he fucked up your disgust on his face. This nigga, he's through.
Give
He
me
can't stand that nigga. I know he can't.
You know, Daniel 7. Daniel 7:18. Because even 7:18, because even though a lot of our people, you know, cause we talk about being wore out, but we actually around the people. We see the people. People wore out too. But everybody's worn out, man. You know, you got people. We talked about it earlier, right? We talked about not that wasn't true, but not talk about that a lot. Before the salary people supposed to, not salary, but living wage people supposed to be. People are literally being forced to work 2 jobs, right? Or super overtime. You feel what I'm saying? Just to get back, because now you're still surviving.
You're just surviving.
You're still surviving, like.
Niggas still juggling.
You know what I'm saying?
Even with multiple incomes.
Yeah, so now people are stressed out behind that, right? Stressed out behind if they got children, you know, the significant other situation is not going to be up to par. She's stressed the hell out too. You know what I'm saying? So everything is just, under the rule of him, everything is effing up, man. You know, then everything is what? Increasing. Increasing, right? Shrinkflation. And then the quality of the things they're eating is horrible. Horrible. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, we've been eating leg meat for I don't know how long. So, but we are literally in a lose. Here, we're in a lose-lose situation. There is no winning here. It's going to get worse.
Just surviving. And you know what? A thought came to my mind too. It's really, really smart how this devil does it. You gotta remember, okay, that he made a diligent search. Okay, you know, he's searching out of Nicky down on Elijah and Daniel. Now, from a war tactic standpoint, it makes sense for him to keep you barely surviving. Because if you have more than you need, that's your opportunity to reinforce your property, to get extra supplies, to buy things that you need for survival situations. But right now, you can barely afford your normal living. So you don't have this extra money to go get generators, dehydrated food, you know, to build an extra room, a safe room in your crib, to fix up your basement, to lock it down. You ain't got money to do that shit. You barely make it.
When you think about it too, a lot of people are chasing the bag. You don't have time to actually sit back and think about things.
Oh, it's a fact, bro. It's a fact.
Now, us as the Lord, we're probably not much we at work. We're thinking about scripture. We're thinking about the prophets. We're thinking about the stuff that's going on while we at work, and then brothers work. Brothers work a lot of overtime.
Still ain't enough time, bro. That's why the young boy said I was 30 hours in a day.
Yeah, right. But for the average person, they got time to sit back and think about some deep stuff, man. And then more that going educated. Yeah. You know, they have more time to sit back and read and learn different stuff and have their mind open up. And that's how you devils will keep it.
He's making it very hard to not take your frustration out, your pain out, the things that you're dealing with at work or just in society in general, or your significant other or your children. And vice versa. You know, in all parties, this is bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Now we gotta try to keep it balanced. But bro, if anybody's gonna sit up here and like see people be PC and lying and shit, bro, shit is not at all. This is fucking hell, and a lot of times you're gonna be stressed out.
Facts. Now, I'll say this too. One of the things I've been learning and having to try to exercise in my life, this is the importance of communication. It's the importance of men of understanding, exercising the tenets of the scriptures, i.e. the fruits of the spirit to the best of your ability, when you're long suffering, quick to listen, slow to speak, you have mercy, you forgive. Because I had a situation today where there was a miscommunication. I'm going in like, I can't do that. Come on, let's go. I got this food, trying to share this food. Man, what you doing? Meanwhile, there was a miscommunication. So I had to take a low and be like, well, if you would have said that, I would have got off of it. You made it seem like it was this. That's why I went hard, but now that I know what was happening, you got it. My bad. But you got to be the one because we understand more. we gotta, look at that communication heavy, bro. Even though we going through these things, really the people around you really all you got. Of course, the brothers, first and foremost. But these are my family. But you still want to be at peace as much as possible with all men. We know it's gonna be one against the other, so we gotta be ahead of the game and try to circumvent that shit. Let me chill, Shit, hey, it be certain facts, certain ideas I have about motherfuckers. Where I'll be like, man, this person, but I gotta be like, oh, I think I asked somebody because I got people in my house now. I'm like, hey, did you mess with this? No, I ain't seen that. I misplaced it. But I'm like, process of elimination. It's you, me, or you. So I'm about to ask everybody who fucking, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I said, when they said they didn't have it, I said, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Let me keep looking. Instead of, I don't want to offend you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to think like that. Unfortunately, but this is a scriptural thing. Be not a lion, a roaring lion. So that goes with it too. So sometimes it be us. Facts. Sometimes it be us.
Isaiah 33:6 real quick too. Yeah, bro. Man.
We gotta tone it down sometimes. We got to just toss it on. It's gonna happen.
At certain moments, you can be an asshole. Just be balancing, man. You can't be an asshole all the time.
And it ain't like we in the times where, I mean, some women could, some women could, but we ain't in like the ancient times where, you come on, they were on the news like, let me relieve this mind. You know what I'm saying? Without even question. I ain't, you can't even question. You just know, I'm gonna get this bill. Right? Go watch the movie, you don't even know. Like, you ain't gotta ask, you ain't gotta, hey, come here, speak to me. You ain't gotta do all that. She already know. I'm speaking to him.
She come in, she washing the feet.
And also too, the ancient men knew also how to dwell with it according to wisdom.
Hell yeah.
But there was a situation too where Shorty was crying because she didn't have a baby. And then he said, what, am I the most high? I can't make you get pregnant. We doing the do. I think that was Jacob.
Well,
that happened with him too.
That was when it happened.
But it was also the high priest Samuel.
It was in the time of Samuel.
Hannah, and I think his name was Elkanah. You know what I'm saying? It also happened. She said something to him, and then she left and she went to the steps of the temple and cried. But she said something to him first. He was like, I can't give you no baby. I love you more than 10 sons. Don't you?
What he said was, am I not unto thee more than like 10 sons, right?
I love you more than 10 sons can love you. You know how men be with their mothers. It's like shit, you know how much love we give you. So that's another aspect to that. We have more, this devil done separated on both sides.
Oh, you know what?
Because we treat our women differently based off of maybe you was hurt by a woman or whatever the case is. So you might even have a woman that's okay and do her breathing. You know what I'm saying? Because especially when we get the truth, we find out how it's supposed to be. Any disobedience, we be like, bitch, you crazy? You don't know what the Bible says. It's a balance, man.
He don't really give you time, bro. He don't even give you like, bro, we so richly together with the people, bro, like, oh, he's smart to breathe.
Yeah, he know what he doing.
He said he's searching out iniquity.
But this is where, like the brother was mentioning, this is where the scripture come into play, where it's talking about being born again, renewing your mind. And that's why it's like, you see these things, you gotta constantly do that, so it can be ingrained in you. Because you be in the flesh, you forget, you slip up, you do shit, and that's just a reminder of, nigga, I ain't perfect. You gotta get the hell out of here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just keep, you be like, I fucked up again. Oh my God.
Yeah,
here it
there I go.
We need a physician. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you thought you set everything up right and did everything right, and it's like,
Wait a minute.
oh my, you know what I'm saying?
And you niggas think we in the new covenant.
You know what I'm saying? We said logo from the
That'd be the first thing you do.
now you just anticipating it like,
How is it going to fuck you?
yeah.
It's coming.
Hey, you that kid that's throwing on all the pants and shit?
Yeah.
When the pants come up.
No, if you're careful. Don't get no act, nigga. 10 and 2. 10 and 2, nigga. 10 and 2. Doing the speed limit. All right, Lord, don't let no deer run out.
Isaiah 33 verse 6, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
So now, we know what the time we in some bad times. And what going in time, tying this in with the bro was saying, basically like, a bit of understanding. These are things that we should be executing. You want to mess up, but if we apply these things the best we could, you apply these things, you're gonna get, basically what he's saying is, you're gonna get better results.
Yes.
Applying the scriptures, applying the spirit of the Yahweh Shah, the fruits of the spirit he mentioned, you get the best results. These are the best results. These are the best instructions.
Yep.
We just subject to vanity ever. But you gotta, as the scripture says, a righteous man falls 7 times
And get it up again.
And you got to get past pride and ego that make you think that the fruits of the spirit is being a bitch. It's not being a bitch.
No.
That's operating with wisdom.
That's some Esau culture shit. Or black
So,
culture.
that's black
Black culture.
That's black culture. Which
You know what I'm
the
saying?
word black goes into depth. The void of light, evil. That's black culture would think that it's a bitch ass move to have reason, to reason with somebody.
Yeah, right. You won't need
To be the bigger person.
I immediately.
He having a nigga moment. We both empty the whole clip and don't nobody die. If we 3 feet from each other.
Esau come wipe everybody out.
Oh shit! You took my James.
Yeah.
No,
You said
fuck
what
that.
you said to me, nigga.
Maybe you should have brought them James to the club where you know it's gonna be alcohol, drug people, liquor get wasted. Maybe you should have worn the other shoes. The dark color. Maybe you should have worn the white bottoms.
Nigga, maybe
You should have worn the dark.
Maybe you should have went out at all.
Yeah.
Stay in the crib that day.
You know? Either way, or just brush your shit off. Fuck it. Is it that serious?
Brush yourself off.
They just, some of the shit don't even be that serious.
I hate. No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I
See, you guys say that, go ahead, bro.
Fact.
Isaiah 33 and 6. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Right, so the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures will be the stability of thy time, because we know the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Right? Go ahead.
And strength of salvation.
What else?
And strength of salvation.
Yeah.
The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Right. And then it says, and also go to Proverbs, it says the fear of the Lord is what? The beginning of
knowledge.
wisdom.
Where we go?
Beginning of knowledge.
So it's the same wisdom. It's the same thing.
You see? Because it's the fear. And then when we lack fear, that's when we just do, you do the dumbest shit when you lack fear. See, or you lose fear, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. That's one of the main things you want to pray for too. Is I pray that you put that fear in me, right, of you. You know what I'm saying?
And the Lord will do it too.
Yeah.
He'll send all types of examples. He'll do shit to you to make you be like, oh shit.
Yeah, you lose that fear. It's almost like now you're starting to, and I hate to say this word, but you start to test the Lord.
Temple, right?
Or tempt him. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you're not, because the main thing, if you're afraid, you're gonna try to keep his word to the best of your ability.
Yes.
But now you ain't got no fear. Oh, you're just gonna be tested all types of stuff.
You're going to try to offend less.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Go ahead.
Right, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Right. Think not that I am come to send peace on the earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be they of his own household.
So to sum everything up, it's talking about the vision. And this is what you are seeing, as the brother mentioned, he spoke about it earlier, of the division that is happening between, a man and his wife, his children, your close relatives, in-laws, all these different things. There is a division with everybody. So if you type in YouTube or WorldStar or just Google of anything going on, you're going to see this type of chaos
chaos and division going on amongst the people.
Yeah.
Not just the gender war.
Yeah.
So that is a big thing right now. It's a gender war. You see? He's a Matthew.
They say a lot of the same.
They do that.
So that's a big thing going on right now, like gender war, class war. You see? But now you look at it, it's an economic war.
Yeah.
You know? But see, all these different, let's just even say the divisions, but what's causing not division, but what's causing a lot of stress on people is the basic necessities in their life, it is getting hard to obtain. Or it's getting hard to keep. You see, so that's putting more stress. Maintain. You know, so it's making your life more stressful. You see?
Yeah. Hey man, and that's really a big, that's one of the things I've been having to practice. Just trying to like manage a household, manage multiple different personalities, and being of the understanding and being able to see, like, I have a knowledge of surplus and this and what's in the crib. I know what's in the crib, I know what's getting used, what's going out, what need to come in to maintain certain things, what you like. I noticed that you like to this and you, especially like food aspect. So it's like being able to discuss that, okay, look, you here, so you got this certain financial capability. You want to keep this needs to be done. Sometimes that could be stressful going to this person. I need you to put this money in so we do because I notice you like this and you like to do this. You know what I'm saying? All these things can cause divisions.
Now going back to communication, and it's
definitely
yeah,
a master of wickedness,
yeah,
man.
it's not. You want to try to agree the best you can, but everybody is in some form of agreement because everybody's everybody's not on the same wavelength. But he created this shit to be like this. He set forth to mess people's minds up. And have all these different opinions and want to try new things and
Be offended.
all this bullshit.
You know what? But that's where we get a leg up of being men of understanding. We learn the Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Learn the Yahweh. Sometimes also too, honesty is the best policy. There's a time to Yahweh, there's a time to be honest. There's a time. God, so it's a balance. It's definitely a balance. But we know, we have inside info that there's gonna be divisions. Households gonna be against each other. So how can I play this? Gotta learn how to play it righteously. So things run in a certain way. You can read that first one you got, then you can read the second one. Unless you got something.
But I'll just continue going on here.
Oh yeah,
This
read
is
this.
going back into the stress that people.
Yeah. Read that one there. Okay, look, you made a statement earlier.
Luke 12:51, it says, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division."
Matter of fact, that's just back up to bro said. I'm gonna let you do that, but this is gonna go back to the point about walking in fear. So go ahead with that.
Right. Now I got this example to harp on the word chafe. Because earlier the brother was mentioning how people are they're murking other people for the smallest of things. Why? Because they're in pain, man. Those different events that happen to where they fly off the handle, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. They got a lot of pent up emotion, right, that they take out on somebody else.
You don't got no time to freaking release this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. And then we're really not even, like how our bodies is set up. There's really things in the earth that you can naturally do that can calm you. Like there's places you can go. There are no places we can't go because we don't got the funds or we don't got the time.
Or they took it away.
Or we took it away, right? Like I'm sure we all here got something that we would do if we had the time and the money. Like this brother like fishing. Well then this devil got like licenses, you gotta do all this, you know what I'm saying? And then the brother don't got as much time, as he wanted to go relax and go fish. You know what I'm
Because you
saying?
could be out there all day before you catch something.
Now you could go if you got everything kind of how you want it a little bit and you got it planned out. Yeah, but that shit, that's a lot. And you can't take off a day of work to go do it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I would like to go in more of like, me would be like more like a forest. That would be my type of style.
Fish in the forest,
You know
brother.
what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, there's no horns, there's no cars, there's no people talk. You just hear like birds, no light poles, no light squirrels making, just natural nature things.
For instance,
But that
so like,
that would be like a natural calmer for myself, and I maybe should go do it more. But the average person, what about the average person that don't have a vehicle? You feel what I'm saying? Average person that can't get to this place or that place. Another thing is, what y'all look? Beaches. The ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like how we went to Myrtle Beach.
That's a whole different spirit, vibration, man. And that's from the majesty and the creation of the Lord.
It's
man.
calming. The waves, like it's just
Sand.
sand.
Barefoot in the sand is crazy.
Man, something so simple, just
But that's what I'm saying. There's things that is simple on earth that is created for us to enjoy and relax. Some brothers like seeing animals. That's not, that's
Not
free.
domesticated.
Free, free. You know what I'm saying? But it just sounds different things. But E doesn't allow you or give you that time to explore these things as you would or wanted to. You see what I'm saying? And if I'm lying, I'm lying.
no, you ain't, bro. What I was gonna add on to what you were saying is, he don't want you to do that to be in a free world openly, so he give it to you digitally. He give you go on YouTube, you can search up forest calm noises and stuff. And on TV, you just hear birds chirping, or if you can't go to sleep, search up rain sounds and shit. So he don't want you to be out in the open with it. He wants you to be, I want you to be right in the crib, nigga. You want to go to the beach? Search it up on YouTube.
They got fishing games.
They got fishing games, bro.
Games.
Even with the
Hunting
VRs we was talking about, the virtual reality joints. Oh, you want to go to the beach? Go on there. Go on there. You can go to the beach. You'll be like in their reality. But
Plug up this USB fan with this mist and spray. Hit the mist button. Feel the ocean breeze.
Cause that's what I do too. I listen to rain music, thunderstorms and all that. But one of the other things I look at is the beaches, with the waving sounds. But it show you like beautiful places all over the world. And I just be looking at it like,
4K, yeah.
oh my, like these places are beautiful. I ain't never going though.
New Zealand.
You know what I'm saying? Greenland,
These
the
are-
Netherlands,
Right.
places I ain't never been.
You're not in this society. Go be of the elect. Go visit all these places, man. You know,
better.
Or more.
get more. Hey, you might not be able to go to South America. If you gonna go to South America, then you might gonna have a nice little palace down in the Amazon rainforest.
There's things that I would want to do that I would be scared to do with this body. Like the different caves underground.
Water codes and all that.
Yeah, underwater water codes. When you go deep and you come up and you inside of an underwater cave.
Yeah, bro.
That shit seems very interesting.
hey, that's just
And you see how beautiful the water looks when they be in there? But I ain't going to that shit. I ain't diving into no shit like that.
no, sir.
I've seen too many scary movies.
Something be waiting for you right at the cave. Like,
Now I'm being facetious. But still though, you know what I mean? The flesh is like, look, I'll eat at the Esau right now, nigga. Wait till I got the power, then I'll go.
yeah, the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, I'll be instant transmission my ass down there. Then you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be cool. Hey, I wanna know where that part of the ocean is where it gets so deep that it's a barrier that you can't go through. You bounce off that shit. I wanna go down there, nigga, when I got the power. I ain't want one of these vessels, nigga, to get this. It's a barrier in the ocean where you can't go through it. It's a deeper ocean than the ocean.
I think they deleted him for saying that.
You know, based off of somebody's testimony.
He's so different.
They said he bounced right off.
So he tried to go down and bounce off of it.
But guess what though?
He said his bounds he cannot pass.
There you go. I was about to say, there you go. There's scriptures on the reason why he can't search the heavens. The reason why he can't go,
Into the ocean.
There's a reason. Lord,
If he let him do it, then we would see too.
that's right.
That's a part of that challenge.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 8. And this is King David and his mighty men, right? When he was forced out of his kingdom by his son, which son? Was it Absalom? I believe it was Absalom.
I think that's the one they said that was the they said like they said it was real
King
handsome.
Absalom did have him on the run.
Yeah. One of his sons had him on the run.
Remember, there was one of them they said that he was the most Pharaoh.
Might have been.
Right. It says, for Hushai, thou knowest thy father, his men, that they be mighty men, and they be chafed in their minds. And you go into the word chafed, and this is how people are, man. They're chafed. Right? Let's go listen to that word.
Irritation.
Right? Bitter. Of Absalom. Right. Bitter. You know, it says of pain. Right? Bitterly, discontented, heavy, right? Angry. Right? People are angry, they're bitter, right? They're in pain in their mind, man. Right? They're going through a lot of stress. So now it's going to give you the analogy on how chafed they were, how bitter they were in the spirit, man. Right?
When you think about chafing, think about if you ever got an Indian burn, or if you ever got a rug burn, how your skin be all irritated, depending on your skin tone, it might be red, you know what I'm saying, skin might be rubbing off, you know what I'm saying, hey, that's an irritation, man. To give you another visualization of something. Motherfuckers is irritated. When something's irritated, it's hot, you know what I'm saying, it's grievous. Angry. Can't find it. I had to hit the back right on the phone. But you had it right above.
I got something. Check this out. I got Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 20. It says, Yahweh shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. Right? So that's what he said upon us. Right? Correction, cursing, and vexation. But that's not the one I wanted, but that was going to. This one right here, it says, this one I wanted. Verse 28, it says, Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. These are the curses that's upon our people. You see?
Even more so this time, man.
Yep.
You know, those different necessities are being, they're making it harder for you to get. You know, you're further being dipping into being a slave. You know, I'll finish this off. It says that they be chafed in their minds as a bear robbed of her whelps in the field.
bro. Yo. I mean, lion, you got lions too, but bear's another fierce creature, bro. If they hear their call, like crying out, little sound they make, bro, they are on the way.
Yeah.
And they gonna come full force.
Right? Yeah. The thing about a bear is a very, so I used to like to be, I haven't read it in a long time, but I probably would if I had some time, Animorphs series. More like a teenage series. I don't know if you ever heard of Animorphs. Well, anyway, basically, these kids get the power to morph into any animal. It's very descriptive of, when they turn to the animals, they're very descriptive of how their experience is. So when they were describing a bear, they were talking about how a bear, that like if it gets shot, it can't really feel everything. It's very thick. It's got like a lot of fat deposits. So you can shoot a bear, but it'll take a lot to put it down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, a certain caliber or a certain amount of a small caliber to really unalive it. You know what I'm saying? So man, they're very fierce and strong. I seen a bear carrying a nigga away on a video like saying that.
Caliper one, bro.
Yeah.
A few of them.
A few of them.
Like 2, 3.
Yeah.
2, 3.
And that nigga in the head.
You got him in the head for sure.
Yeah, body shots, it take a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's such a big animal. You know, they just animals. So yeah, man, that's a fierce animal, man. Then when they cubs is involved, yeah, man, that's crazy.
Rob them her wealth. So now they're not comfortable of their children being with them. So you come across that deer in the wild, and she ain't got her cub. Oh, it's on it. She gonna get mauled. It's on and popping. And
There's
that's
some Bible stories I heard of a man getting mauled by a bear. Like the bear tried to eat his ass, but it didn't really. Bears ain't typically known for eating people, so they'll just like nibble on your ass. Like the nigga chewed on his face, and, like bit the back of his neck, but it didn't kill him.
Yeah, but it's like how a cat play with a mouse. They don't eat it. They just
Try to unalive it.
It's what they say too. Is really, it's like, yeah, you got the males, but you females is the ones you really gotta watch out for, because they'll go ham on you.
So hey, so when they get that analogy of the bear robbed of his wealth, that's angry as a motherfucker.
That's how these people
That's
are.
how people are nowadays. Yeah. That nigga that walked by earlier, man, he had all types of demons on him. You can see it in his face. He had they all frowned up. But there's a lot of people walking around like that, just volatile people, man.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of something to it, been a problem.
There's a lot of I wish a nigga would around. They just waiting for it. They just waiting, man. They can't wait to let it all out, man.
Spirits of victims. Spirits of victims.
Tony Arkin, we can we got nothing else we can go to that. What King Solomon said.
Oh,
We'll read the other one.
this is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14. It says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
All is vanity and vexation of spirit. We went into it a few camps ago about everything that King Solomon seen, all the things that King Solomon knew. He said it's all vanity. Bro, he was the wisest king. He was the wise and the richest. And he still said what? All is vanity and vexation of spirit. Because he's really, he's going to enjoy everything once everything is under his foot. If you know what I mean of who he is. Right? So that's when he's going to really be able to enjoy everything. Right?
And it's
In its fullness.
Yeah.
in its perfection.
There's a reason why he said it too when you think about his life. Because he goes into it, I don't know if it's in that chapter, right? I don't know if it's in that particular area, but he talks about how you work your whole life just to leave all your suffering to others. You know what I mean? He said the same thing that happened unto the righteous happened unto the wicked. He said there's no difference between man and beast, because we all fucked up. Right? So he knew, he's like, look, this ain't it. This life is through, it ain't it. You're gonna live, you're gonna work your whole life, and you're gonna die. You know? But that's why you get the advice of man, taking the joy in his, you work, you take it, and you enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? You get money, go get you something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Do good unto us.
Do good unto thyself. Because guess what?
You ain't taking away.
If you don't, and all you do all day is you stress yourself out, and you penny pinching, and you don't enjoy yourself at all, you're gonna do all that shit and then you're gonna die. And that's gonna be it. It's gonna be your life. Yeah, it's a miserable existence here. He knew, he like, this ain't the kingdom. But not until we get those glorious new bodies, we'll be able to enjoy everlasting life. Till then, you're working until you die.
Yeah, and even at that time, bro, the earth was, it was bad, the things that he knew what he was seeing, but it was nothing like this.
No, not at all.
Nothing like this, bro. Remember that today was in the time they was in peace. You know what I'm saying?
He still said, man,
Still said that. Bro. Good.
they had beats until he died.
You know what I'm saying? Well, then, he went slit happened and he started getting reckless. After that, you know what I'm saying?
Downhill.
40 years ago.
It was downhill.
It was downhill after that. Once the
He
defense
took
was over.
he took Judah.
It was over.
Like the prophecy went, he said, I will not bring the kingdom while Solomon was alive. So when Rehoboam stepped on the scene, that's when things started to get real.
Ephesians 5 and verse 15. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil, wherefore be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Right, so that's pretty much what I want to say. To summarize all the points I was making, is that, you know, going back to what the bro said about walking with fear.
Yeah.
Okay, you should have the fear in your mind. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Is the thing you're doing acceptable in His sight? He said, let the words of my mouth, what is it? Meditation of my heart be acceptable in Thy sight. So we gotta, you know, consider these things in our actions towards, you know, our significant other, our family, everybody, everything we're doing. We gotta ask ourselves, this is what the Lord wants us to do. Of course we gonna follow. Daily. Facts. But we bounce back and be like, man, I should have did that shit. Salaki, say the Lord's prayer, work on getting better. All right, don't beat yourself up too bad. But shit, you know, be unwise. Understand what the will of the Father is. What does He want you to be doing? If you ain't doing that, then be afraid and get it together. That's all you can do. That's what I'm doing. That's what you should be doing. I'm gonna take us out. All right, so with that, give all honor, glory, and praise to
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Kakodash.
honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole for the elect. Shalom to next time.
Shalom.
That rain made everything freezing down here, bro.
I want my jacket, please.
I'm too jacked. Time for